Is quantum computing the next frontier of modern technology? Some say it will change the world, but others are wary of the risks. A single quantum computer could break all modern encryption systems. Given the rising cyber threat posed by China, how can the U.S. safeguard its data? To discuss, we sat down with Rex Lee, cybersecurity advisor at MySmart Privacy. Rex Lee, thank you so much for joining us. Great to have you back on the show.
Thank you, Tiffany, for having me on the show.
Now, AI has been dominating headlines a bunch. It used to be one of the emerging technologies, and now a new emerging technology is called quantum computing. Tell us how groundbreaking this could be.
Well, quantum computing is huge. It's the new frontier beyond AI. And as a matter of fact, regarding quantum security and quantum cybersecurity threats, the NSA, NIST, and CISA in the United States are going to be requiring businesses and government agencies, especially businesses within critical infrastructure, to adopt quantum security resistant technology by the year 2026 as the technology is expanding.
On that note, how significant is the threat posed by advancements in quantum computing when it comes to, say, our current encryption methods? Are there anything set up to mitigate those risks, or how is this going to play out?
Well, Chinese researchers recently have claimed that they broke RSA encryption standards. These are encryption standards that were developed at MIT back in the 1970s. And these encryption standards are adopted by over 90% of all businesses within critical infrastructure and governments and everything. The claim has been since challenged. However, MIT researchers actually claimed or validated that RSA encryption standards can be cracked within hours using quantum computers. Now, this is highly significant because if Chinese researchers are claiming that they can break them, then you know that the quantum computers that are being developed in China are going to be weaponized and used by the military, which then becomes a huge threat. Now, you have to stop and think about that. If you compare that to like fentanyl that's being exported through criminal cartels from China into Mexico, then exported into the United States from Mexico, you can also make that same comparison when it comes to hacking, or when global threat actors such as nation-state hackers work on behalf of adversarial governments so that there's this wall. These groups tend to be nebulous. We don't know who they are. But the fact is, these groups are populated with military-trained hackers who either were in the military in Russia and China, and then have since moved on to criminal organizations. So when you make that comparison and you see that most of the cyber attacks today are coming out of China and Russia, this becomes hugely significant because you can bet on the fact that quantum computing technology developed in China and Russia today, these same nation-state hackers and criminal organizations are going to have access to that quantum computing power to conduct tech-based hybrid warfare, which is linked to hybrid warfare, which is a subject matter that we talked about quite extensively on the show.
Rex Lee, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.